Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's vlog I'm sharing my lessons that I learned coming off of Instagram for 6 months. Now people have been asking me, Aaron, what did you learn and can you share them with us? So this is what this video is about. Now, to go back to the original reason why I came off Instagram, I realised, and I can be honest with myself, that I was more of a consumer than a creator. So it worked out, and I'll include it on this screen somewhere, I've got a video saying I quit Instagram, and it worked out that I was doing between 7 and 9 hours a week on Instagram. And for anyone who's committed and been on Instagram for a while, you know that if you're going to do a decent post, it can take up to 20 minutes. The hashtags, the tags, putting good content, putting a good description, and then posting it can take 20 minutes, if not longer. Now, when you're doing 2 to 3 posts a day, which I was doing, nearly an hour is just posting. And then there's the instant gratification through scrolling through reels. Okay, that takes up a lot of your time and your life, and before you know it, 1-2 hours has gone, and you've done nothing productive within that time. That also goes for TikTok. People use Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. There's so many platforms to keep up with, and if you're an entrepreneur who wants to get stuff done, we're getting consumed by the wrong things. If you're creating and you're getting return on time invested, brilliant. But my return on time invested wasn't enough, and I could understand that. I was losing track with my business, wasn't focusing on my family enough. Instagram, as I said before, was always eating before I did. That's not healthy. So basically what I'm trying to say is I knew it wasn't good for me at that time. I wasn't completing my book. I hadn't started my new ventures. I missed out on a fairly big deal, and that was the wake-up call. Okay, so I had to come off. I had to remove myself from the situation. And one of the biggest things we all fear coming off of, especially Instagram, is the fear of losing out. FOMO, not being in the know, being forgotten about. If we're not on Instagram, well, who are we? We're a no one. We don't know what's going on. That's not true. And I can honestly tell you, if you take a detox, I took 6 months, but even if you took 3-4 weeks, it's not a lot of time. The world will continue, and if anything, you will just get some headspace. And that's another area. Luckily, I didn't suffer from any mental health issues when it comes to social media. Got quite thick skin, but I know many people that have really struggled with mental health, because there is a life that is portrayed on social media, especially Instagram, that everyone in their 20s is a millionaire, and that's huge pressure for any entrepreneur that wants to do well. Is this battle that, am I not going quick enough? Am I not doing enough in my life at the moment? I can tell you, you are. So some of the lessons: I got back time with my family and friends. Just the little things of meeting up, having a coffee, sitting down, listening to other people, playing with my son a lot more. I finished my book. I was writing my book. There was no procrastination, and I got it done. And it's on Amazon, and I'm really proud of that. And even so, that I planned my 3rd book, which I'm really excited about, which hopefully should be finished by the end of 2022. So I got things done. I started new ventures. I launched my podcast properly, and I just was able to recalibrate. And now that I've come back onto Instagram, what I would say is that I'm so much more focused. I'm looking at it from a 30,000 view of, I don't need to be posting 3-4 times a day, because the return on my time invested into that platform is not enough. My time is worth more on my business and myself, educating myself, developing myself, adding new skills. Whereas you can get lost in Instagram, you can get lost in TikTok. It's just knowing when to put the handbrake on. I don't look at social media first thing in the morning anymore. I probably post once a day, if that, and I feel like it's like a breath of fresh air when you come off, and I strongly recommend it. Unless you are a full-time influencer and you have full discipline, full self-control, and you know when to stop, and having cut-off times. So for example, after 5 p.m. every day, Instagram goes away, it goes in the drawer. I don't use Instagram after 5 p.m. Having guidelines to stick by is so important, and before I didn't. And what I would say is that when you open up and you scroll on your Instagram feed, it can be quite unhealthy, because you're being exposed to the perfect beach body, the perfect lifestyle. They are all fabricated. I'm telling you now, they're all fabricated. There might be some truth, but remember, we never know someone's background. We don't know if someone has rich parents that have given them that lifestyle. It's all about focusing on ourselves, staying true to who we are, being open, transparent, posting what we believe, and then focusing on what's going to make us happy to achieve our goals. And what I can say from someone who has taken 6 months off is that now when I look at Instagram, I use this word I don't use this word lightly. There's an element of cringe to it. And what I mean by that is that you can see people who are still very sucked into the Instagram lifestyle. And remember not to lose yourself. When you lose yourself, you don't know who you become, and then you forget about the real things in life. Whereas if you can look at it for the purpose of why you're using it, for business purposes, to offer value to people, to get some return for the time that you're investing into it, that's when you're using the platform properly. So this video really is to give a pushback, stress the need for a social detox. So important. I'm living proof of it. And if you want to reach out to me and ask me any other questions, or you want to DM me on Instagram, or you want to reach out to me on LinkedIn or YouTube, whatever it might be, ask me any question, and hopefully I'll be able to give you some insight to what it's like to actually have that nice 6 months detox. But if you are serious about getting your life in order, about focusing on your business, about creating multiple streams of income, then you need to learn to use these as resources, is what they are, and not become totally consumed with your life onto a platform. So important. So I hope this offered a bit of an insight. It was a bit of a ramble towards the end there, but I'm just trying to stress the importance of being in control and not letting it take over your life, because when that happens, that's normally when you'll go down the wrong path and you'll forget about the real things in life. And also just be aware of what's around you. Be aware of the relationships that you have, and you won't go far wrong. So those are my lessons learned. Hope it helped. As always, please do like and subscribe, and until the next time, I will see you all very soon.